UC San Diego will enter its first phase in a first-of-its-kind plan to bring students back to campus. That plan all depends on testing every single one of the students. News 8's Neda Ranpur is live to explain more on this. Neda.
Yeah, good morning. So they're going to start out with this first phase, which would be testing the 5,000 students who are currently staying on UC San Diego campus in their dorms. And the goal is to eventually test some 65,000 students and staff on a monthly basis. And the real goal is really to start school back up as early as this September. Take a listen to a professor who was just on our air on CBS 8 talk about the idea of starting school back again as early as this fall.
I mean, we hope we can come back this fall. One of the things we have to do as a country is make sure that we don't have a raging epidemic in the fall that'll keep us all home. But if we get to a point that we can come back, we want to be able to operate as safely as we can. We know already that you can't do that by waiting for people to show up sick. You have to identify the virus, which begins to circulate in a population several weeks before you start seeing enough people who are ill to realize you have a problem. So we want to put on our glasses and look out the front window of the car rather than the back one.
Yeah, the university here doing something no other university has done yet across the country, and they took a team of molecular biologists and infectious disease specialists to come up with this plan, again, ultimately resulting in the testing of at least 65,000 students and staff. And they will have stations all across campus near the dorms, and those stations are going to have those single nasal swab test kits, and the students will pick up a swab their own nose, and then drop off the sample in a collection box. All of this will be linked to their app that they'll all have to download, and they could get results as early as the next morning. Now, anyone who tests positive for COVID-19 would be expected to isolate. In fact, the school will have self-isolation housing available on campus for them, and they'll also do contact tracing, which means they'll find out who that student may have been around and then test those people. Now, the contact tracing, of course, is key to preventing the spread of COVID-19. They hope this protects not only the campus, but the San Diego community as a whole. They also hope this serves as a model for other universities. And they'll start out with some 1,200 tests daily for as long as they need to do so. And the idea will be also to make sure that these students are aware that they may be testing positive, but the results would only be for those students, and then medical professionals and public health officials would be the only other ones to know their results. And they're also going to be checking for signs of coronavirus in residential wastewater and surface collections as well.